Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. We're back here in out of ORE. Y'all was liking this, so I have done just a little, excuse me, a little bit of work here. And if I can get my camera to move. Mostly I just put a ramp in here. I've been trying to learn to dig with this thing, but I also put a light on here, but I haven't tested it out. I don't know how it works. Woo! We're gonna stumble down the ramp there. I'm trying to dig and get some dirt going. As I was thinking I'll buy a truck, but all of our money's gone, and I don't know if it got gone during the game or what, but yeah, it's gone. Well, not all of it. We got like 20 something K. Stop going backwards. I've been learning to dig with this thing. It's actually not too shabby. I can get nice big buckets of dirt going. I can safely get up the ramp and plug it into the thing, but we're not getting any other dirt than, you know, like coal and dirt, basically. So this episode, we're going to try to get some blasted rock and stuff. And I know one way to get that is to blast the rock with dynamite. So that's what we're going to try to do here. I don't know how much money we need for that, so thought we'd put a few shovelfuls in. We'll check where we're at, and we'll go from there, because we can see. Okay, we're getting dirt going to the left now. Really? Okay, interesting. And that makes you happy. That means our system's working. But yeah, we'll put a few more truckfuls in, or bucketfuls in, and we'll go from there. But I had to put this in so it's at least a little more climbable. I was having issues getting up and down there. In fact, I made a big old... You see, I dug into the wall there, and if I'm not careful, I just fall off and get stuck now, so I really have to watch what I'm doing. See, I'm going to try to... This is a decent area to be digging in. No, we gotta point you down. There we go. Oh, that'll be a nice one. That's nice. Yeah, I like I said, I haven't looked at the price of dynamite. I think it's a couple thousand, which we have the money for, but I wanted to just put it, like I said, a few bucketfuls in and see how much more we can make. And these are like pretty decent bucketfuls, so oops, I didn't want to dump it all. Come on. This is taking forever for it to go out. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll go take a look at what we've earned here. So I just started this episode out on a new day, basically, so I mean, there's no clock really to tell us where we're at, but let's see if that'll get us any dirt in the bucket. It looks like we're doing just fine. Now, if you like this game and want to watch some other people play it, Indie Ninja Gaming is playing this. He does, I believe he does this live. I wish I had a setup that I could do it live with, but my laptop is just not beefy enough to do such a thing, so. Well, maybe with this game, I don't know. It really depends. There's certain games it can run just fine with, but others it just has a huge issue. Let's hop out of here. We can see our... That was fast. I mean, it's doing something over here. So one of these storage bins should have something in it. Nothing. Okay. This guy, like we saw that thing rotating. I was expecting to see some stuff in... Wait a second. You mean... No, we should have something in one of these, right? We should... I forget which comes up to these guys. You're saying all we got in here is gonna... We put coal in here? What the hell? Either I missed it, or... Now we put a bunch of... this damn thing, dude. It's be like, yeah, $200. That's a problem. We've been putting a bunch of coal in there. How do I sell it again? Didn't work. Sell. Yeah. Sell items. I was just missing the... So out of all those, we made $200. Man, we are rocking in the money. Now something's wrong here, because we should have coal up in one of these. I think it's this one here that we should have coal in. But it's like showing nothing. So that really... Or this one. Oh, I couldn't see it. It's just very... Hey, 6.9K, that ain't too bad. So today's total is 7K, and for the last 2 or 3 days, 35K. Yeah. All right, let's see. We're going to go to buy, and was there like actually an explosive section? Well, non-nuclear, that'll do the trick. Wow, they're way less than I thought. Okay. But I don't know which one will like leave like dirt chunks that's going to allow us to. So we'll buy a couple. They're a lot less than I thought. Now we need a detonator, which I think detonator. They got more than one? No, they should probably just include that into the... So let's go over here. Let's see. We are working on this level here. Actually down here. So maybe we blow stuff up over here. Okay, I'm trying to... Kind of can see it. It's like right in front of his face is the problem. Okay, and then... Where's our detonator? Here we go. Ah, darn it. Okay, let's go. I think we'll put the detonator up over here. We can sit here and watch the explosion if it actually does much. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. I just wanted to put it out, but okay. But see, like, is there chunks of dirt over here? I don't quite, unless we really have to get down to the... down to like some bedrock or something, and then start using the dynamite to break up the dirt, or the rock. Let's see. Well, that was better. That was kind of nice. I like that one. That leaves a nice chunkier hole. So I'm going to go just here. We'll do number 4. Oh, whoops, I kind of put it down where I didn't want it, but it's all good. I mean, blowing stuff up is always fun. And go. I'm wondering how far and how deep we have to get down to, like, get some... Is that all the dynamite I got? No, we've got one left. ANFO. Yo, yo. We'll have it placed over here. A little bit further away from the other ones. I'm thinking we might have to go deeper, but we're going to get the... Wow, gotta get something over here. We gotta make some money. Is it already getting dark again? We didn't make much money this day. We spent more money. Well, I don't know. All right. Let's drive on over there. Now, I don't know how to turn my light on, so we're gonna have to kind of figure that out too. Actually, let me do that right now. Be right back. All right. What? I set it up, but it's not working. All right, let's do this. As you can see, the light is there. Wanted to get it to like on top. Like that, yes. Like it doesn't come on though. I'll just show you. Like we go to controls, vehicle lights. On the keyboard it's L. I was pressing L, didn't work. Mouse is hold down. I'm not going to mess with the mouse anyway. So my controller is gamepad D right. I was pressing that, it didn't work. Yeah, it's in any section. So unless this is a beacon light and I'm doing the wrong. What's a B? Let's turn on the B. Yeah, we need to resume. No, you dingbat, get back in there. Is it? Oh, it's those nuts. That's not the one I wanted. Okay. All right. So we are gonna go over here and sleep. Let me do this first. I need my inventory. In the bank. How do I? One piece of garbage. I guess I have to put it here. And then go to the bank. And put it here. So I'm thinking, I'm wondering if at night, you know, like when we skip nights, it will... Well, there's not much to see here, is there? Stats. So we get all the way to rescue. That's what I wanted. Yes, confirm. Go back to bank. We still got 39K, so I don't know. They don't automatically take... which is nice. So it seems they don't take the money out for your loan every night. Okay. One more thing. Sorry, I don't know what's up with my throat today. Lights. Okay, that's a beacon. I didn't want a beacon. Ah, I bought the wrong one. That's what it was. This is actually what I wanted. And then we go to vehicle options and my inventory. Oh, it's down there. Okay. So we'll take that. Well, I mean, where's 8? Is it? Let's do this. If we put 7, like... I mean, I kind of want it there where that one's at, so... Anyway, let's put 7 there. And then I just want to turn it on. Does it come on? Okay, it comes on. We'll see how it goes in the... Let's see if we can get anything from these blown up places. Like if, because we're blowing it up, the dirt becomes different. It's a bit of a drive. I'd like to have a dump truck, but we don't have enough money. Like, well, let's see. Because there's 2 types of trucks. So we get this kind of a truck. Oh, there's still 200K. There's a lot. Because the dumpers, as they're calling these, are 400K. Not that I don't mind. I actually like that there's a difference in the names. But they are expensive. So how am I gonna do this? That's the view I kind of like. Dig. Because there's no like... Come on, why are we not... Dig into that, let's go. What I'm hoping to see is something different out of this dirt. Are we gonna see it? I don't know, but I hope there's some... Oh, come on now. We need dirt lock. So we'll dig over there for a little bit, then we're gonna have to dig into the dig into the coal and start getting us some money. So I don't know if we're gonna get much out of this. Luckily we put a bunch of gas in this thing, so we've got, you know, plenty of gas. And I don't know if I'm doing this quite right, but you know, we're here to learn. I know that you have to use dynamite to get some blasted rock somehow, but I don't know if you have to be really deep or what. So we're just digging down into this and we're going to see how this goes. Come on. Push into this wall here. What's the... There we go. Oops, other way. Other way, damn it. We're losing all of our dirt now. Let's get out of here while we can. We got a nice bucket load here. There we go. Dumps out kind of slow, but I don't mind. This guy's like the worker right now of this place. It's a really good vehicle. It goes all over the place. It doesn't get stuck much. And it can really, you know, pick up a lot, which is nice. Well, like, yeah, dig into that. Like, so I got a feeling we're probably just picking up dirt and no blasted anything. Oh, blasted. Let's see. Whoops, I didn't want to go down there. Luckily, it's not such a clip that this thing can't get over. Whoa. Slow down, camera. I haven't really realized if that thing's too loud or not. I guess y'all would let me know if it's like super loud. The last video, y'all liked it, and there weren't any complaints, so. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually go get some coal as well, so we can have a little money in our bank account. Because we know, like, the dirt here is just dirt and coal, so it won't screw up what we're trying to accomplish here, and see if there was something in that other place. That's a nice, good amount. I'm liking that. So we had a dump truck. We could get a lot more going because it would, you know, we wouldn't have to travel so far, but, well, we'll get one. Like, I didn't want to do this in creative. I think this is the kind of the fun way to get things done. We're checking out kind of the progression as it is right now, which there's not a lot of. You know, you just get a couple of things of equipment and start digging. Your choice all matters with your choice, though. Now, if I went with a dump truck, I mean, yeah, a dump truck and the excavator, I mean, we would still be digging, but I think we might be accomplishing less. I really don't know. But it's a lot easier to dig now than it used to be. I remember in the very when it first came out, it was a challenge. It really was. And like they've done a lot of like gosh, what's this called now? I can't think. Optimization with the dirt, so it's like really working well. It used to be you'd pick up a bucket or so of this like that, and you would end up lagging out. You had too big of a dirt load. So that's a good angle right there. Stop. Let me back it up a little bit. Oh, nuts, go forward. One little bump, you can lose the whole bucket full if you're not careful. Ah, nuts. Alright, well, we're still getting, you know, dirt and stuff, so it's good. Not quite the hefty loads as before, but there's something in the bucket, so that's good. I wonder if we really need these ones on this. Well, we'll see. So I'm thinking we don't need the ones on the close side because we're always dumping it kind of far over. But there's always a bit left in the thing. I should probably put a ramp, more of the ramp over there, because that's just, I'm going to end up falling in there. I can tell. I already have once. It took about 5 minutes to get out of, without rescuing. I mean, I could have called a rescue. I don't know if that costs anything, but that's right. Dig, dig, dig. I was hoping when it bounced at the top, it would bounce a lot of them backwards, but no, they're just bouncing there at the top, dropping everywhere. Oh, come on. I don't really want to have them fall onto the ramp there I made. By made, I just bought ramp slabs and put them down, but that really works. All right, let's take a look and see what we got in here. We'll wait for this to run through the system. You can see it rolling. Have we got anything more than just coal and dirt? I'll wait till the little roller stop and we'll have a gander. I am enjoying playing this game. It's a fun game. All right. Anything special and new in here? Why can't we? Dude. No, nothing in that container, which is a little disappointing. And just coal. So I guess we're not deep enough to really get out of that one. Let's see, we'll put this here. That way we can kind of see what we made in the day. But not a lot comes out on this side, so. Oh, we got some gold in there, but I don't think it's going to be worth a lot. Yeah, see. 391. So we made about 7K already. Yeah, so we've got some digging to do to get a dump truck. It's going to take some time. I think our best bet is just to keep digging over here where the ore is. But let's do this because I know that I could easily fall into there. Oh, we gotta go to buildings like that. And it's concrete, and it's this one here. We probably need, maybe not that many. We'll go with 8. Just because it probably will be something along that line. But now we can just get him to snap in. And it's very helpful. I guess because I'm standing there, it won't let me. See, now we got this dip here. So let's see. Maybe we'll buy a couple slabs. Oh, there should be like a concrete floor, maybe. I guess we could use a concrete block. About steel, is there like a steel railing, staircase, steel window? Okay, and wood, is there like, there's wood floors. Yeah, I'm gonna, just for fun, we'll buy a couple. So, okay, number 3 is the wood floor. But I want, whoa! I want to like, it's not really clicking in over here the way I was hoping it would get up there. You know, like I want it to be even right here, but it's just okay. That didn't work. So let's see. Let's go back to concrete. I'm just going to buy one of those just to see, and then we're going to buy like 4 or 5 of these. That's enough. There's plenty. Actually, we need our inventory. We need to get the concrete block out here. Okay, so my thought was, I was hoping it almost does, but not really the way I want it to. So where did our, wait a minute. This concrete roof, wood floor. Where did our concrete blocks go? I don't see any concrete blocks. We bought like 5 of them, didn't we? All right, who's messing with me here? I don't like this. Fine, you punk. Gonna have to buy some concrete blocks. I swear we bought a couple of these. Maybe not that many. In fact, I'd say 4s. Ah, shoot, can't get really. Okay. Would it like actually, that puts it too high. I want it to like be even something. And we can free, no, we can't. It's not gonna let me. So if I put it, see, but even that's a little high. I wish these would like line up. How am I to make this gap? I still have a problem then. Without, we've got 2 more of the ramps. Can't see. Come on. Help me out here, man. Help me out here. I want it to like click in over here. This is unfortunate. Why wouldn't it what if we like did it from this side? You know, like I'd have to be down here, I guess, to get it to work. Where I want to put it, it's not going to let me. See, I mean, that would probably actually wouldn't work. Back to, oh, not 6 to 1. Yeah, I have to just put it in there stupidly. Looks ugly. Really don't like it, but well, it works, I guess. All right. We've got a nice ramp that's not going to create too much of a problem. We got to get digging because, like, none of this dirt's worth much. Actually, I guess we want to go this way. Yeah, see, I like that. I would have ran off the, like I said, would have ran off into that hole already if I didn't patch it up. Man, not lose it all the time like that. I guess when we come this far up, I'll see. I mean, just for safety, I'll leave it there, but I don't think we need this one on this side. Ugh. Oh, parking brake is on. Come on, dig some dirt. You can do it. That'd be a really nice bucket full if it wasn't, I mean, if it was all coal, but unfortunately, it's not quite like that. The good news is it's still the same day, but it looks like it's coming night, so now we probably maybe made 20K in the day. Maybe we should just move some of the wash plant, or some of the whole wash plant further down. I think the idea of this place was you could get, you know, obviously it's put in layers. I want to like go take a look at a few things. So it's in layers, and at some point you get down to the bottom, right? You get down to bedrock, and then that's where you can actually start blasting. Like, but I think is way, way, way down here, obviously, as we can see. But how far down? There's like no, you know, no veins of ore anywhere down here. So like, it would really have to pay off to come all the way down here to start blasting the you know, get gravel and stuff. I don't even know if that pays very well. So I'm thinking this white colored stuff way over here, like this would be kind of like that bedrock kind of, is my guess. If I had more money, I'd just put another, I mean, we've got like a, so we've got some conveyors, we've got a conveyor storage. What all we need really down here would be like the hopper. It's only 5,000. What if we just build ourselves something little down here? Oh, but then we need the wash plant and everything, and then it's another like 40K, and I just, yeah, not gonna do it. It's a good idea, but no. I mean, I think I'll, oh, what we can do. What we can do though, let's buy some dynamite here. That one actually worked pretty well. I don't know what the difference between the ones were. I think this would make kind of the biggest hole, right? If not, we'll also try this. Or, well, I know this one does a lot, so I don't want to buy too much of that. Oh, we did actually need a detonator, so because I'm not going to walk all the way up there to detonate this. Although, we're down here. I will have to walk all the way back up. But I'm going to, detonate some stuff here. Like I said, I think this is actually the rock. And then, how come I can't see the dynamite there? All right, well, we put it out. I'm going to put the detonator over here so I don't blow myself up. Again. Does it, like, have a problem if we have more than one detonator? I'm sure I bought it. Nope, it's still there. I thought I checked out. Okay, my bad. Okay, Let's, Now that didn't do much, but I think we can maybe dig in this square. So let's put a number 2 out, and we'll put it over here. And we'll do the same thing. Too bad I can't warp back to the vehicles. That would be pretty dang cool. Ta-da, we warp back. I wish, actually. Oh, nuts. It's getting nighttime. Anyway, we'll drive down there. We do have the light on, right? Let's turn the light on. Turn our beacon on, even though I wish I could put it on the other side there. With the back, so it's... There's the headlight and then the backlight and the... So we're heading down this way. Ooh, pretty colors. Why do I feel like we're not moving very fast, though? I thought this thing ran a lot faster. Like we're crawling right now. Gotta hurry before all the rocks settle and there's nothing to dig. I don't think that would happen, but... Like, we'll drive down. Yeah. Kind of lame. Besides, by the time we get there, we'll want it to be somewhat light. And so if we sleep now, then it'll be light when we get down there. What's your problem? Oh, gee. Let's see, if we put the bucket down like that, give us some weight. That's what I was hoping for. A little bit of weight to push us down. Guess we just have to be careful. Get some speed. Because we're Speedy Gonzalez here. Arriba, arriba, andale! It's one of my favorite cartoons. Actually, all of the, like, Warner Brother cartoons like that, like the whole series, it was just like a Saturday morning thing. You got Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, just all those, Porky Pig, Yosemite Sam. Oh, those were the great days. Cartoons today suck. And they're even worse in a different language, I just gotta tell you. So, can we dig into this since we blew it up? This is what I'm thinking, or what I'm wondering. So my guess is this is the kind of dirt we're looking for that will... It's making something there. And the other question is, are we going to do well enough to bring it all back up? Like... I can get a pretty decent bucket full, but all the bouncing around may end up losing it. So let's see what we can do here. I have a feeling this thing should just, for the most part, climb up these hills, because I've seen it do it, but, I've been driving this thing around enough, I know. It will climb up this... Actually, it would probably go up better than it went down, because it kind of... As you saw, it got stuck. Just looking over there was a little bit easier place to get up, I think, but we'll give it a go right up over here. So those shadows were really causing an issue for my poor machine here. You see it's stuttering with the shadows going around. Don't tip. Keep it straight. We want to keep them rocks in there. That's a good boy. You can do it. Now this was what I was expecting, you know, in Gold Rush. I was expecting that thing to do this same kind of just like climb up every, you know, it's got big enough tires. But that thing gets stuck on like the stupidest stuff. It's pretty crazy. Come on. Work your way up there. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. All the way up. Some of these benches are a bit small. We're just... Hey, let's not tip over. I'll go more over this way, I guess. I don't know if this is going to pay off or not. Hopefully it does. I mean, this is a long trip. I mean, if it looks like there'll be money in it, I'll just tear down the wash plant and move it. Because we do have that option. Only a few more to go and we've made it. Let's see. Maybe there's a better spot to go up. I mean, this kind of looks like a better spot. I don't know. Yeah, it is actually a much better spot. I'm liking this machine. This guy goes everywhere. He's like, 90-degree wall. I will climb it. No worries. And we actually got up here with a full bucket, so that's really nice as well. We didn't like come back here with two rocks and be like, well, I hope we can figure out if it's worth it. But that is something different. Stop for a sec. I sound like my dog was whining, something like he was having a nightmare. So I was looking around to see where he's at, but I don't see him around. So. Y'all done already? That was really fast. Let's see, did we get anything? Anything? Come on. There we go. Well, still nothing there. That's a disappointment. This one. Hey, we got something. We got coal. We got blasted rock. Oh, so we need the blasted rock to like... Big crushed rock. Okay. All right, so we need this and the other one. We do have the money, so I'm gonna add that one. But how do we separate? See, that's the thing I don't understand now. Right? Although, doesn't one of these like separate stuff? Used to find pay dirt. No, there's this trauma. Does it do anything? Copper, gold, diamond, ruby, platinum. But no, we got coal, right? Yeah, and it's not putting coal out. I need something that's gonna take any. Oh, I didn't want that. Take in anything, and the hopper doesn't do it. Sorter here. Output everything else. Can I tell it? Used to sort ore. dirt and pay dirt. See, like I need what I need. So, you know, see, we need something to sort the coal from this blasted rock so that we can put it into the next two sets of things that we want to buy. I'm not finding anything as I understand it. If you see something, let me know, because I am still kind of trying to figure this out. Let's go back to production. Well, we have a sorter. Can we like look at that and tell it to do something specific? Right? I think this is the sorter. Whoa! We overshot that a whole lot, didn't we? Might be easier to come back here. It's a much shorter walk if we just jump back up over here. You dingbat. Get up on there. We did it the first time. What's your problem now? Freaking. Okay, one more try and we'll just have to go around. This is... Or I wonder if we could just jump from over here. We can. I think there's supposed to be some way we can interact with this. Of course, I'm not seeing it. This is supposed to... Or... Okay, I don't see it, so... I thought there was something there. Let me see. We have 36K. So we can't buy a lot, but now we've got something to... See, everything else. I want something that's gonna... That can only take blasted rock, and then this takes the crushed rock. It gives us gravel. Of course this... No, yeah, that's right. And this takes output any material. Wash plant. Input pay dirt, output... Not what I want. So this input's crushed rock. So what happens if, say, we put copper rhodium? Well, that's 29K. Ooh, that's a bit expensive. And the trommel doesn't do what I need, does it? Well, we put it in, right? You think they just forgot coal in here? But isn't this what we currently have? Like I'm basically standing on. Oh, that one has a black one. Okay, let me see. Sorry, I can't remember things very well here. It's all brand new, but concrete is not what we need. So this one has like a silver one. I think the sorter is the one with the black. Well, you know, I can't lose the coal, though. I can't lose the coal. What sucks is it didn't go out the other way. So basically, I still can't tell what I've got there, what I don't. I believe this is the wash plant. And this is like the separator. I mean, if we say we did the recycler, right? We could recycle that, and then we would know what it is, right? Because it would tell us. It's a trommel. Okay. How would we use the trommel right there? Whoops, let me go into here. Why did I decide to put the trommel there? I don't remember if, okay, so the trommel inputs any material. Dang it. Okay, so the trommel's the one I was thinking we would need there, but that's actually what we have there. It takes crushed rocks and gives us more. We should just buy this thing and put it at the end instead of those two things, because these two, although wait, this takes crushed rock, right? And what we've got in this bin, just before I don't fall down, but let's hook that. Oh, not like that. There we go. Let's hook that back up. So we have in here a blasted rock. Wish I could remember these things a little better. All right. So we have blasted rock. This needs crushed rock. So the jaw crusher and this is kind of what we need. Don't think we want the cone crusher because it just crushes it into gravel, right? But we don't want to do that. Why would you use this then? Because you want to take the blasted rock, make it crushed rock, and put it through this thing to get other junk. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that out. We're going to add this in. Do we have enough? I don't know. Ooh, we barely have enough. We barely have enough. Let's check out. I don't know what's going to happen with the coal, so... Oh, how does this work? Okay, let's can't even like, okay, let's see, we gotta go to 6. We gotta take this off. Oh, but let's okay, let's do that. That's not what I wanted to do. Because we gotta get that blasted rock back into the inventory. Shoot, okay. This is, it doesn't even like, okay, it goes on like there. And then probably something connects down below. But we can't aim at the place that's down below because, all right, so we need an up. I think we have an up. If we don't, we're just gonna conveyor down. No. Conveyor straight. We have enough for a conveyor up. My gosh. Conveyor up. 5,800. I don't think we have enough. Just sold our... Well, let's see if we can put this back in there for a split second. 2. Not 2, 5. Is it actually going to have our stuff, or did we just lose it? So you're telling me we lost the son of a... Let's do this. Let's do this. No 5. We put this one out. Is there anything in it? Are you kidding me? That's wrong. Sick and wrong. Damn it, we lost a bit of money there. That really sucks. Unless it's like, yeah, it's not there. Damn it. There. Almost feel like destroying this whole thing and building it down there just to see. But then that's going to be a waste of time and money. Mostly time. We've got some dirt. I think we'll sell that for $10 or something. 67. We need 5K, so I'm gonna have to. We put it back together. So let's just go dig. I want to see, but then we also have to go get some freaking blasted dirt again. That really kind of sucks. We lost it. All right. Well, what have we learned? Do not pick up your storage units until you've picked up your stuff inside of them, or you lose it. That's not very cool for the player. Probably something they didn't quite think about when they made it. So, I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that way and hope that's really what it is, because otherwise, you know, it's like a huge penalty that's not really cool. Get in here where the coal's gonna actually be. Don't knock it out, dang it. I would hope that's all we needed, but I know it's not. We need more. More, we need more. Go, go, go. No, let's not fall off. Whoa. Taking chances, man. Okay. Line this up. We can just go straight at it here. It's a nice bucket full. Guess we shouldn't have gotten too excited about all the dynamite. Now, we didn't really spend much on the dynamite, so... Or explosives, because there was more than just dynamite in there. And now we also know you really do have to be like the bedrock to make that happen. Too bad this wasn't lithium or something, man. We'd be making bank right now. We're making nothing. All right, we're making something, but it's not as much as I'd like, that's for sure. Okay, stop. Oh, come on now. That's so wrong. Looks like it's gonna be nighttime in a bit. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm kind of interested to see. Nothing in this one. It all comes over here, which is kind of, I guess we just have to lose the coal. Well, that's enough. That's all we needed. In fact, it's less than what we needed. We just need one conveyor. Well, I hope it's just one conveyor up, but we will see. So now there was nothing else in there, right? Because I'm really kind of disappointed we lost our stuff. It's very sad. Why they gotta be like that? Let's conveyor belt up. Just over here. There we go. And then I don't know why it opened my inventory. Quit. And then we look at that one. And then it's still so low we can't see down. Oh my gosh. Where does this go? Or do we have to like have some sort of hopper down there? I just can't see how this thing works. What we could do, we don't have, oh, maybe we do. That might be a good idea. Actually, let's do this. Let's get out of there. Go to here. So we need like a, what is it, like a right one, I guess? We've got one of either side. Is that the one we need? No. Figured it was to the right. I just didn't want to believe it. So, and then we do have a straight one. We have a couple of them. Wait, what? Oh, it didn't. You have to do it separately like... Hey. Fuck's sake, dude. Just like ate my damn... Okay, I'm not seeing my straight ones here. Making me angry here. We had some straight ones. And now I... Goddamn piece of shit, dude. There are parts of the game that piss me off, and that's one of them. Can you just look up there and connect them? But I think that'll be enough to give us the room we need to see this whole monstrosity here. But now I can't... There, I can't look up there to connect. Okay, so there's the final chute. And now we should be... Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna put this guy on there. And I can't reach it, but we've got stuff there to go. Well, this was... I don't know where our coal is gonna go. So what I'm gonna do, we'll dig a bit of the gold, not gold, but coal. See where the coal goes. You know, it should go up in this thing, to be honest. Coal goes here, crushed rock goes there, and out to, you know. But it seems like coal is part of the crushed rock, and yeah. All right, well, here we go. Let's get some coal going, and then we'll run down there and get some blasted rock as well. I will pause for that because it's pretty long. I don't think y'all want to sit through it again. I may just sit through it the first time just in case there was going to be an accident where we couldn't get up and something stupid and funny happened, but... Is there... I mean, we got more dirt, and probably $300 or something. It's a lot. It's almost enough to buy some dynamite. All right, so things are being I just want to see where this coal goes because I really have no clue. Since we took out the, we didn't take out the separator, we just changed how it goes. Let's see, anything in here? No, I wish there was at least something in there, but nothing. So I almost don't know what goes in. Oh, shoot, we can't. So our coal still came here. Okay, that's good to know. I was a little worried, but coal goes there, so I'm fine with that. Whoops, I want to sell that. Get some money. We're broke. All right, well, I'm going to head down there, grab some crushed rock, and let's see what we get out of that, because we know that we're supposed to get something. Okay, well, we've got the blasted rock here, so hopefully now we can see how this setup is gonna, if it's gonna benefit us or not. I mean, like, well, I've got it set up, so I'm not gonna change it, but let's see. Are you kidding me? Damn it. This is me off. All right. Like that took forever, so wonder if we see any movement out of this thingy. I'm sure we would have, but it's so what is this? Does it have like a, no, looks like it would have some sort of a, wait, what? So you're saying all we got was gravel out of it? At this point, I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see. Is it worth it? It's actually not too bad, I have to say. In fact, I think it's probably better than coal. It's just so far away. We really have no money. But we have this crazy contraption here. And we've got some more stuff in here. Probably not worth much. 81 and, oh, 100. The gold was worth a little. Oh, altogether, I see. All right, fine. Did we check the other one up here? I don't think we did. We'll just check that one and then. Yeah, nothing. Haven't seen anything come into this one. That's where, like, probably the gems and stuff go, but haven't seen them coming in, so I don't know. Put that back in our inventory. Let's put all this in here for now. All right, well, I think we'll have to leave it there for now. Really sucks because it takes so long to get down there. But it also sucks because to rebuild this down there will take a lot of time too. So I don't know what I want to do yet. We'll leave that for next episode. Maybe you guys can tell me in the remarks or in the comments. Tell me, should we break this down and move it? Or should we leave it here and just dig out the coal? Let me know in the comments and I'll do whatever we get the most votes on. So Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.